seesaw. You probably heard because Mike DeLisio, who, by the way, is editing this video, really likes this one a lot. This is probably the most popular of the 5 here. This is a dexterity game where you have a seesaw and you don't want the seesaw to see or saw. Let me show you. In Viking Seesaw, each player, there's a bunch of these chests here. There's 6 in the cabin and 1 here on one side. Each player is going to have some silver cubes, gold cubes, a crew member, a glass ball, metal ball, and then there's gem. So on your turn, you're going to place something on the side of the boat that's pointed upwards. If it doesn't change, you're fine. But if it does tilt, then you need to take one of these chests and put it in front of you in your area. Your area is determined by this thing that is definitely not a hair tie. And so that's just going to go back and forth. You're just going to be placing stuff on the upside of the boat. And if any time you make stuff fall off, like I just did, anything you make fall off comes back in front of you. So you have more stuff. If your own stuff falls off, you'll have to take one of these chests again as a penalty. You can place these chests in the future on this spot up here. And you'll see it might take a while, but as soon as you make it tilt, well, then you have to, again, take a chest from the middle. When all the chests from the cabins are gone, the game is over, and whoever has the fewest pieces win, or if someone gets rid of all their pieces first, they're the winners. This is fine. I mean, by the way, this box, I don't think is a good box for this particular game. I carried this box in my bag, and it slid open, and half the pieces fell out my bag. Not a big fan of that, and it's really easy to do. All the boxes that come in this series, the It and Fun Brick series, you have to kind of Tetris them in. This is one of the worst. Not the worst. You'll see that in a second. But this is just put stuff on one side and let it tilt. Okay, but I've seen a gazillion of these dexterity games. You know, you can go to the mass market and buy them, and I've seen all kinds of cool ones with a floating ball, and you're putting stuff on top of that with cards like Rhino Hero, and they always seem to be like, woo! When you're done with it, you're like, woo! It's like a little dexterity game, and I guess there's some people will find the charm in that, but I just found it to be amusing. But if I never saw this game again, I wouldn't blink an eyeball. 6 out of 10 for me.